Be live here, and it says right now that it's live. So there you go. It says we're live, and we have corn dog.
So that says right now that
Oh,
it's live.
damn.
So
How do I?
there you go. It says we're live.
Okay, there. I stopped the loop. Otherwise, it would just loop and loop and loop. It says we got one viewer. That's good. Corn Dog says we are live. Chef Capone is here too. We're up to 3 already. Say hello to Redneck Stacker and say hello to Skully. They are going to be on tonight. And
hey, everybody.
Red is, first of all, he's going to show that stuff off in a few minutes. And Skully is going to do a little showing off and maybe a little silver pour if we're lucky. So we should be good to go. Hey, John Harley, how you doing?
Hey, everybody.
Russell McGinnis, Chef Capone, Corn Dog. Oh, it wasn't me.
We know Mike here.
I wonder if that's Beach Bum already. He doesn't usually. Nope. Dean Norman again. If you'd like to put me on, I just received some amazing things. Well, give me a few minutes, Dean. Give me a few minutes. And yes, I will put you on. Hey, there he is right there. He just popped into the side.
Hey, Dean.
Hi, everybody.
Russell McGinnis is here too. We're getting them. There's 10. Yeah, it just keeps going up and up. So I'm Red. If you want to explain what you have, I am going to put you on the big screen right now.
Okay.
There you
go. I mean, first of all, I have. Just want to make sure you guys can see that. All right.
Oh yes.
The lightsaber from Skully.
Beautiful piece.
Yeah. Yeah, this was actually a gift to me.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was pretty shocked when I got that.
There's Maze Centric is here too. Hi, Maze.
And then we have the pilot.
The pilot. How heavy is the pilot?
I have the COAs right
1.7.
Yeah, 1.7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then here is the gem right here. The TIE Fighter.
Nice.
Yeah.
You never get used to seeing those, eh?
Oh, no. I've been waiting a while for this, and I'll tell you, it was well worth the wait. Well worth it.
I can imagine it's well worth the wait.
And I have 2 little pieces down here. I don't know if y'all can see them that great, but this one here I got from Corn Dog, which is the poop.
I was gonna say that looks like a pile of crap. It's a poop, a corn dog poop.
And then I have one of his corn puppies as well.
Cool. Yeah. You know, do me a favor, stand that corn puppy beside that pilot. I just want to see if it is just as tall too. Isn't it? Damn.
Yeah.
Thinking it looked like it was as big as that pilot.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Funny. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I got some pretty amazing stuff today. So.
Yeah, your stack got a little bigger today.
Yeah, it sure did.
Okay, now how do I? Okay. Thank you for showing us that, my friend.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, there. Okay, so we got Kiwi. Oh, Crispy's Kiwi Adventures. I want to say Kiwi Crispy Adventures, but it's Crispy Kiwi Adventures. How you doing? Welcome.
Hey, Miner.
There's Dixie Miner. Yep, Dixie Silver Miner.
Miner.
Hello, Crispy.
We're getting a few people, so that's always a good thing. Always a good thing. Oh. So how's Mrs. Red tonight?
Oh, she's doing good. Just doing some paperwork.
fun
I
part.
thought you were gonna say she's doing all the women's work, and I was gonna say you better be careful.
No. Actually, she's doing all my paperwork.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got it. Yeah, we got some really wonderful people here, Dean. And check your email. Yeah, we're not going to be here all night tonight either. Maybe we're going to try and keep it to an hour.
Sounds
And
good.
that way we're not keeping Red up too late because he is a working guy,
Yeah.
I think. Eh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I go to work at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, well, better you than me.
Right.
At 4 in the morning, I'm going to roll over onto my right side and sleep another 5 hours.
Right.
Yep.
No, I wake up at about 3:30 and head out the door at 4, and I get to the job site about 5.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's entirely too early. Entirely too early.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I can't stop yawning tonight.
I know. I picked up a new piece today, too. I should show it off. It looks exactly like...
It still shows me on the big screen on YouTube.
Does it?
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't now. It says I am presenting to everyone. Am I on the big screen yet?
It's gonna probably take a second for it to switch.
Yep, you are now.
There you go. Hey, there's Seduced by Silver. Yeah, I picked this up today.
Nice.
Focus now.
Oh, I love those.
The Howling Wolf.
Oh, there's Tomoko. How you doing, Dean?
Hi, Dean.
Hi,
Yeah.
guys.
It's got some toning on it. You can see it looks at the flip is a little dirty too, but it's like shiny as a new nickel underneath.
I'd take one if it was run over by a train.
Oh yeah. I sent my last good one. I sent it to shiny package.
Yeah, Seduced, you missed it.
What's that?
She asked if she missed my unveiling.
Oh yeah. Just give us a minute, Seduced. We'll switch back over and you can show us more. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off. It's a beauty.
Yeah, that is a nice one.
Yeah, they're real treasures.
It was supposed to be a very good grade anyway. So, okay, let's get me off of there. How's it going, Dean?
Pretty good. Finally got rid of that damn cold. It was almost as bad as the flu.
No. There you go.
So, yeah, actually ventured outside today at 35 below and went downtown, got my mail, and wow, what I got in the mail was incredible.
There you go. There you go. Seduced. Red is showing off all his wonderful pickups today again, or his incoming mail today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Red. I mean, those are, anything that comes from Skully is top notch.
Well, you're gonna like the video coming tomorrow. I'll tell you though. I think the wife recorded me playing with this stuff.
Oh yeah. Yep. It is a sweet TIE fighter.
That lightsaber just looks white on the screen.
Yeah. Or spaceship as we call them.
Yeah,
It's a sci.
Not here yet. Hey Slacker, how you doing, buddy?
yeah, this thing's amazing. I mean, when I got the package in the mail, I ran into the house with it.
He puts so much work into those. They're wonderful.
Yeah, I can't wait till I get the little one to stick right beside it on my desk.
Oh, there you go.
You got to get all tuned up, bud, and get pouring and show us what you can do.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's
Actually, I'm going to end up having 3 versions of the TIE Fighter. The one that is coming. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Skully.
I was just going to say the TIE Fighter that's coming to you that people have seen, the little small one that's on the Mafia site, that's a first order TIE Fighter. I have another TIE Fighter that's the actual original TIE Fighter, the same size that I'm doing. And then then there's also the TIE Fighter Interceptor that I did last week when I did the pour. And this week I'll show you what it looks like
Yeah.
complete.
When you say the same size, do you mean the big one we see here or the small one?
No, the small versions.
Okay.
I'm going to have 3 versions of the small version TIE Fighter.
Okay.
Yeah. And then talking about pouring, I got this too in the mail.
Ooh, there you go.
My first graphite molds from Corn Dog.
Nice.
Where's it at? I can't see it. Oh, I'm looking at the YouTube side, so I'm behind.
Yeah, it'll take a minute to catch up.
I think it's a gold one though, 1 ounce, half ounce, and quarter ounce. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, when you pour silver in, if you actually pour like a half ounce of silver or 1 ounce, in each one, it actually makes it look like a bread loaf.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's Dean Shoot.
Hi, Dean.
Hi,
And Mr. Zeke too.
Zeke.
Hey, Mr. Zeke.
He says those are classic 3-size molds. I still love that mold. There you go.
Yeah,
Mr. Zeke was the very first person I ever watched in the silver community on YouTube.
Go
And
Bear Bunny. Soon have you got a date yet, Dean, or is that down the road? Hey, there's Karis.
Right. The guy's getting hitched.
Crispy's Kiwi Adventures is asking, hey, Skully, do you pour the TIE Fighter in a mold or in sand?
it's actually poured in sand in 3 different pieces, and then it's cleaned up and soldered together.
And Mr. Dean Shoot is getting married in August.
Congratulations.
Nice.
May you have everything I had, Dean. It's an amazing experience.
Yeah, I liked it so much I did it twice.
yeah, you and me both.
With the same result.
Hey, Red,
Yeah.
are the little laser blasters on that? I don't think I colored the blasters.
On here?
Yeah, there should be 2 little red dots. Am I just not seeing them?
No, they weren't colored.
You better send that to me, and I'll see if I can arrange to have it returned to the maker.
I got a defaulty. See that? That makes it a limited edition.
That makes it an error mold, or an error.
You know what, Red? I can tell you how to fix that. Does your wife have red fingernail polish?
Yeah.
Take the fingernail polish and very carefully just touch the tip of each one of those blasters.
Well, what if I want to keep it as an error? That's one of a kind now.
Well, hey, then if you want to keep it as an error, I didn't even realize I didn't color the blasters on them. But that's all I use is literally red fingernail polish.
That makes
great enamel.
Makes it one of a kind now.
How you doing, pilot dude? And I think I said hi to Karis already.
But I think the one wing got.
Hi, Karis. Sorry, Red.
I said I think the one wing though did get a little bent though. Because if you look at it, I don't know if you can see that.
And I'll show you the brand of polish that I use.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Zeke says it was stolen by the Rebel Alliance, and they took the red off.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you see that, Skully?
What is that?
Right here on this wing, it kind of bends in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it got bent.
Yeah.
Did that happen in shipping?
Yeah.
That's exactly
how I pulled it out. Yeah. I mean,
he hit the
man. They had to be rough. Wasn't that wrapped up like really good in bubble wrap?
Yeah, it was. Just kind of, yeah, but I mean, I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it until I was unwrapping it again, right?
Was the box damaged?
No, the box wasn't damaged.
Wow, that's the first one that's actually showed up bent. Yeah, if you drop that, it's toast.
Oh.
I finished one of those and an X-Wing and a Sith Fighter for Silverback Stacker. When I was on my way into the house, I tripped over one of the kittens and they all went to the ground. And when they hit the ground, man, it mangled the TIE Fighter, destroyed the X-Wing.
Oh, no.
There's Seduced says Red probably dropped it when he was playing with it.
I'm not gonna lie, I was playing with it.
Well, don't confess too much, eh?
I've had a couple pieces go sailing out of my pedestal polisher. Oh my goodness. So I built a net behind it.
There you go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
normally have a box around my polisher, but I took it off because I was doing bigger pieces, and I launched the Destroyer like a week before that.
Oh no.
All right, you said you wanted to show something off, Dean?
Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay, are you going to hold them in the light where we can see them?
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll be on
Well,
the big screen here shortly.
let's start off low and slow. And no, Redneck Stacker and I did a trade. And what I got in return was, oh my good Lord. So there'd be one of the little turtles.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Awesome.
who else was showing one of those? Oh, yep. I got an Instagram video from Billy Gagne. He was showing one of those off.
Okay. Well, I'm just getting warmed up. This guy has adopted me as his uncle. And now there's this really cool little bull.
Oh, there you go.
Beautiful little piece.
So your Uncle Bull?
Again, it's flawless. All 4 legs. I hope he shows up. And then was beautiful horse.
Ooh. Okay, Dean, you got to take really, really good pictures of that and send them to me.
Oh, check that out.
Okay, well, I've got a. And he said something to me about pouring resin and, having to wait on that and a couple other little things. So I don't know if I can show this or not, but this.
That's what the turtle sits in.
Got that. I mean, and it's just absolutely stunning.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, that's cool.
and
like
now the killer, and this is all I asked him for in the trade. So hopefully,
Oh that's that bird. That is too cool, eh? Balanced on the beak.
Yeah, I want one of them birds.
Yeah, Minahoonie Stacker does absolutely amazing work.
Yeah.
and on the bottom he stamped it Uncle Dean.
Oh, there you go.
That's cool. Good balance on that piece.
The rest of the box is full of Mac nuts, coffees, treats. Just this fella is pretty much making me cry.
Mm.
Good night, Mr. Zeke.
Good night, Z.
See you later, buddy. Thanks for coming.
No, that's an awesome guy, man. Everybody should be subbed to Mr. Zeke. He's a legend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I sent him a few things, but nothing of this kind of quality.
There you go.
and the note that he put alongside of it. Manny Hooney, if you're there, I love you to death, my friend.
No, I think it's tomorrow afternoon for him. Hey, Silver D. I think he's on the same kind of time that Kiwi and Taz are on, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 3 hours different from me, and I'm in California. So, yeah, it's 3:52 at his house right now.
5 hours ahead or behind.
Turtle goes on the stand, eh? Oh, yeah.
Hey, Silver D.
Does it fit?
It just sits on there slick as can be.
Yeah. Well, Billy Gagne sent a video on Instagram.
I'll have to go and see.
What time is
So
it?
there you go. I got my chest pounding done. My oh, and as well, I got a package from Mr. Baggins.
Yeah.
And
There you go.
oh, it's in the kitchen.
Oh,
He did a little video on it the other day, yesterday or something. Yeah, 2 really beautiful little rippled bars, a hexagon and a square.
there you go.
So another wonderful trade.
That's awesome.
What a great way to build your stack.
Hey, Christopher Sanchez.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Christopher. Thanks, Dean.
You betcha. Thank you.
Hey, Silver D. David Carlisle, how you doing? He was watching a YouTube video. Imagine that, eh? Imagine that.
Hey, Silver D.
So, how about you, Skully? You got anything you want to show off?
Yeah, last week I did that pour of the new Interceptor fighter. And I said this week I would show what it looks like complete. So I'll do that now. Let me get
I
the camera
believe
going.
I got you on the big screen. Yes, I do.
I don't know what I can see here
If
yet.
not, it'll be there shortly.
Hey,
Okay.
David.
This is what I poured last week for the wing for the new fighter.
Yeah.
And these are actually brand new pours. I poured when I was taking a break from cleanup. So I will be selling these. Last week I wasn't sure if I was going to be selling them or trading them, and I am going to because I found a way to do them easier.
Yeah.
So
Go.
anyway, so that's what those are. And then the finished piece is this.
Oh, that's pretty cool, eh?
Ooh, that's wicked.
Not bad
Yeah,
at
it
all.
turned out really cool, and it's so tiny. This thing weighs like a half of an ounce, just
Wow.
over a half ounce.
Wouldn't it be nice if all we had to do was pour?
Yeah, the problem with these, they're so small and they're really hard to solder,
Yeah, I betcha.
and they melt real easy. So you got that one, and then you also have, of course, everybody's already seen the little baby TIE fighter.
Yep. Hey, Tessa Cunningham, how you doing?
See, this is the actual first order TIE fighter. It's got these big weird things here. The other TIE fighter I'll be pouring looks just like the big TIE fighter, exactly, but only this size.
Hi ho Silver, how you doing?
I really like the other one.
Yes. Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Hello, hi. Oh,
Okay, what now when you're soldering that, Skully, what's the main object you're soldering to? Do you solder the wings to the body or do you solder the body to the wing? You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean by that. I take the body, and we have to solder the wings onto the body.
Right, and you put it in a jig to do it or a little vise or something?
I'm still in the process of trying to make a jig for them.
Okay.
But no, right now it's a balancing act, and you got to use a couple third hands.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the butt, and the problem is if it moves at all,
Yeah.
You have to melt the solder and redo it.
No, okay.
Did you
that
get a
happens quite
couple of those? Skully, did you get a couple of those long-fingered third hands?
Yeah, we've got a ton of them for the jewelry part of the business.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay,
luckily we
yeah.
had those, and yeah, without a third hand, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
for
and let me
sure.
grab a third hand so people can understand what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So anybody out there
Yeah, they
pouring,
got
and the
about a
third hand comes
3-inch
in handy for a lot
finger
of
on
stuff.
them.
So.
Yeah, it clamps to the table.
Do, 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 do.
Oh,
Oh, by the way, Mike, it's 35 below here, and yesterday we had 60 click winds.
See,
So
this
it's
is a
payback
third hand.
time.
there
Oh,
you go.
that's a neat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just basically you can use this and you hold pieces into place. Yeah, they work
I
pretty
haven't
good.
seen that one yet.
Oh yeah.
Where did you get that? Just on eBay?
Well, no, we got ours at Rio Grande Jewelry Supply.
At Rio.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Let me write that down.
And we do the same process with big TIE fighters as we do with the little TIE fighters. They actually come in pieces. Like here's the next one getting ready to be made. It starts out like this, and we just solder the wings on. But there's tricks to this one that I'm not going to get into. But this one's kind of more. This one's difficult. The big TIE fighter, honestly, is harder to do than the small ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot
trying
more
to
work.
hang on to that thing. Yeah, must be really tough.
Whole thing warmed up.
The hardest piece to solder right now is, it's not hard anymore. I've got it figured out, but was the destroyer because it's so heavy.
Yeah.
Because you have to equally heat the metal.
Yeah.
You have to heat both pieces that you're soldering equally. And when you have a giant piece that weighs 5.9 ounces, and then you have a little tiny piece that weighs a quarter of an ounce, trying to solder them together, it's hard to keep the temperature on both pieces equal.
Yep.
Just like welding.
Hmm.
Exactly like welding. Oh, it is welding.
Pretty much.
Hey,
But,
Slack.
keep an eye on Metals Mafia website. If anybody's interested in any of these pieces, I'm going to be putting a bunch up within the next 2 weeks. I'm down to one order left. So as soon as I finish that order, I'm not taking orders anymore. I'm just going to produce as many pieces as I can, and I'm going to put them on the Metals Mafia. That'll be the place to get them.
Speaking of Metals Mafia, James, have you got that handy?
I do.
I mean, red.
He's our butler.
Excuse me. Yeah.
Does not let me send it.
Let me go see if I got a TIE fighter, or an X-Wing put together. Hold on.
Hold on 1 second.
Skully, you got the patience of Job.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's just a saying.
Yeah.
That's not where I go.
Burn yourself yet, Redneck? Yeah. Hi-Ho's asking, burn yourself yet, Redneck?
No, not yet.
He's working on it. I just gave him a
It's
burn.
coming. Yeah, it's coming.
Okay, I don't have an X-Wing put together yet, but this is what it's going to look like kind of when it's done.
There you go.
I don't know if
My.
I haven't done a lot of these. I've only done a couple of them, but
Are you just holding that together with your fingers?
yeah, it's just a bunch of pieces.
Yeah, well.
What are you using for flux, Skully? Just handy flux?
No, Shandy mixes her own flux.
Thanks,
And I
Red.
just use it. Yeah. She's got a different mix that she does that works real good.
Have you tried that? That's what I have. Bought it and I haven't used it, but
I'm not sure if I know what Handy Flux is.
Yeah, it was just something from PMC, I think. Yeah.
We actually
PCM.
use several different kinds. We use the paste flux. We use liquid flux.
It's a
And then we
paste.
use, and then we use, it's almost like a gel. But most of the time, all these pieces are done with a paste flux, a
Okay.
pre-mix. I mean, we mix. The nice thing about the mix yourself flux is it acts like a glue when it dries. So when you put the flux on and you put your
Oh,
pieces together, and if you just walk away and leave it for about 30 minutes,
Little
when it
hole.
dries, it actually will help hold the piece in place.
Nice.
neat.
And what do you use silver wire for the
We use hard solder. It's 75% silver. And then once it's melted, once you use it, it actually is closer to 80% silver. It's the highest silver content solder.
Yeah.
We've tried fusing using actual silver, 999 silver.
Mm.
Fusing is extremely difficult because it's pure silver, so you have to get it to 1700 degrees to melt.
Melt it.
And when you're soldering like that, you take a high risk of melting the piece you're working on.
Oh yes.
I
But
always
there is
wondered
tricks around that. There is a what they call no flow. Anytime you're soldering, if you use no flow, it'll actually keep the piece cooler, so it won't melt.
I always wondered about mixing up a borax paste.
I think that's the wrong kind of flux. I think
Yeah.
borax is the wrong kind of flux for that.
Okay. Just something I thought about. Haven't gone there yet, but got lots to learn still, apparently, after all this stuff from many.
You know what? I'm learning every single day, and I'll be learning every single day as long as I do it. Everybody, there's always new things you can learn, new tips, new tricks. And the more you learn, the easier
feel like
everything
the
gets.
biggest rookie in the land.
Yeah.
Every time I sit down at the bench, like you say yourself, it's an education and an appreciation.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun experimenting, trying new things.
Well, if it wasn't fun, we wouldn't do it, I hope.
Yeah, I want my favorite part of pouring is just that it's creating new pieces. Gets a little monotonous when you're doing the same piece over and over and over and over and over again.
I'll tell you,
Try some tiny tigers.
Your tiny tigers are so
And then on 500, 500 of them little buggers.
Do you pour or cast those?
They're poured just into a little mold.
Dude, you are a master. I couldn't do that. I mean, to get that consistent and to have them come out that good every time.
I just got plastic fruit cups, and I measure in 1/3 or 0.3 of a troy ounce into the shot. And once the crucible's nice and hot, and I can just rotate right through them and just dump the whole thing in there. Otherwise, yeah, if there's any sticking in the
miner,
the
miner says,
because I'm like,
C Silver Miner says mix it with denatured alcohol and borax. The best flux.
Does that work, Miner, for flux?
That's what he says. Denatured alcohol and borax.
well, he's a fellow to trust.
Well, I've seen his work, and I'm not going to argue with him at all. The man is, he's a master at what he does.
Thanks, we'll give it a go.
I actually got a package already in the mail coming from them.
Don't forget to send me my cut, you guys, eh?
Yeah.
Actually, Mike, I got a package I'll be sending you soon. And by the way, Red, I went ahead and just sent yours out. I'll get you a tracking on it later.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank Dean Shoot.
Oh,
Definitely. Thank you, Dean Shoot. Definitely.
I was.
Hey, Dean, did you get your ring back?
Oh, God, yawn.
Don't. I stopped yawning. Don't yawn.
Yeah, no, now I'm crying.
That beautiful light is bringing tears to his eyes.
Oh, yes. So what we got? Did I forget to say hi to anybody?
Man, Miner's knife that he gave away the other night. That thing was
Pretty cool.
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Letter opener. It's a letter opener.
I actually was bummed when the winner won. I've never been bummed on a giveaway before, but that's the first one I was actually bummed on.
Yeah, I was hoping to win that too. I think everybody that was in it wanted to win it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I'm a
you bet
knife
you get
guy.
mine.
I've got like 300 different knives, so to get stuff like that, that's just epic. I did one. I did a CRKT knife, but it did not come out near as good as Miner's did.
There's a
Miner's
face we haven't seen for a long time, I'll tell you. Fossil Metals.
Hey, Foss.
How you doing, buddy?
Fossil.
I haven't seen him for ages. See, if you're
Another
not,
great pourer.
Back.
I was just talking
Wow.
to him yesterday. Vessel and I were talking.
Fossil made me that great big 13.5-ounce King Tut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does good
That I
work.
showed
Really good
very
work.
long.
And he's across the pond, correct?
He is
Yep.
in the UK. He is in the UK. I have a bar, but it's
Dealing with an old broken body, but still giving her.
yeah.
I have another piece I want to show, but I'm going to wait because I've already sent this to Karis, so I'm going to wait to show this one. But I got another piece I'll show in a couple of weeks once she gets it, and so I want her to be able to show it first.
Oh, there you go.
Dude, that was just like a freaking piece, just saying.
What's that?
I said that was kind of a cock tease to do that.
I know it was. Well, I'm sitting here looking at this one, and it's like I want to show it so bad. The camera's right here. I want to show it.
Well, listen to the little devil on your shoulder and just show the dang thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Shut up and
the
show it.
problem is the angel on the other shoulder. I already shot the devil, so
Then you don't have to worry then.
Well,
Well, our lovely Paris
then listen to the
deserves
redneck
the
and
best.
show it. How about that?
God, I hate this camera. It doesn't show.
Way cool, Skully. Way cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing with this one. Every time I sit down in here and I'm waiting for coffee or something, this is what I play with.
Yeah.
I am a child, man. I swear. Shanny thinks I'm nuts.
It's kind of fun when you make a really neat one. You sit there and play with it and say, "Did I do that?"
Well, I'm like a Star Wars junkie, so I'll sit there and play with action figures.
Yeah. Kara says, "Don't put the onus on her." Yes. If you're not going to show it within the next week or so, Skully should just show it.
No. I'm going to hold off. I shouldn't have said anything. My bad, everybody. I shouldn't have said anything. But no, I want to hold off because there's been a total of 3 of these made. One of them went to a friend that's not in the community, so it's never really been seen. Karis has the second one, and then of course after I poured it, I realized I didn't have one, and I wanted one, so I poured me one.
There you go.
That's a rare thing.
Yeah, it is. I don't normally keep stuff that I make. Well, I used to keep one of everything, but then, times got hard. And when I had orders to fill, I looked at my stack and said, you know what? I'll just remake them later.
Hey,
AG Ender made it before we're closing.
My mentor. Hello, A.G. Ender.
Up right when we're saying goodbye. But you made it in this time, Ender. We're good for a bit yet.
Ender was responsible for getting me through all the hard spots. Thank you so much, bud. I really appreciated that.
There's a lot of good help in this community.
There you go, A.G. Ender. Interested in any of these?
Ooh.
A.G. Ender wants one or two of these. Well, these are all Canadian dollars. And A.G. Ender and I are going to do a trade for one or two of those.
So do you have the full set of the Canadian dollars, Mike?
No. I don't know. I personally don't know anybody that does, unless Dean does.
Not me.
No.
I'm working at it, but
Yeah, some of them are just
I
too
think
hard.
my oldest is 26.
Can't see you, Mike. Mike. Oh, can't see me. Okay.
I think you're on the big screen.
Okay. I'll have to show A.G. Ender again then. Oh, that's because Skully's on a big screen. That's why. Okay.
See you later.
There you go.
Who's leaving? Who's leaving?
Miners.
Oh, see you later, Miner.
See you later, Miner.
Yeah, A.G.
My
Ender.
minor.
There you go.
There they are.
You can get one or two of these if you play your cards right. You can get everyone except for the one with the red dot. Well, maybe there's a couple there that you can't get. But yeah, you can get a couple of these. We'll do a trade for $2.
Wonderful, Mike.
See you later, Miner. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's just one page. I got another half page. I got all the half dollars or all the halves. Yeah, Dean.
You have all the halves?
Yep.
How many half dollars is there?
I got from 1935 to 2019.
Damn.
There's a bunch, and they're all. I think there's what is it? Oh God, 20. I think there's 35 silver ones. The ones that I got.
Right.
Hey, let me know, seduced. Let me know.
I seduced
The halves are my goal. Yeah. Oh, there's a
my
couple.
southern.
Do you know what? The Cupro nickel half dollars. Some of them are up in the $20 and $30 range because they didn't make them. They only made them in the proof sets. So in order to get one, you have to buy either a proof set if you can get a hold of one.
Good thing I've been buying proof sets.
Yeah, or you have to just go on eBay and pay like $25, $30 for a single Cupro nickel half dollar.
Wow.
It took a little while, Fossil. Took a little while.
I get the set every year.
Yeah, I just picked up a proof set not too long ago, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, the half dollars are I'm not going to lift it up. I'll end up dropping it. It's too hard to hold the book up. You got to take all the pages out.
They've been offering the roll
Oh, yeah, you buy a whole roll?
of them for years now. So I get a roll, but to get the old ones is really nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Corn dog says, be right back, the dinner bell. Is he? He must be eating late.
Yeah, we're eating late too. Our dinner's cooking right now.
Oh, yeah. I had fried rice with no LCS. It makes it hard to find. Yes. Yes, it does. But I ran into it's actually a baseball card and stamp store that I ran into, and it's more of a coin store than a baseball card and stamp store. Because he'll have people on the coin counter and somebody will come in for cards and he just ignores them.
Yeah, I mean, I got lucky with mine.
Yeah, well, you're in a good place for coin stores, though, too.
Yeah.
And my local coin shop is in Kamloops. It's like 300 miles from here.
Yeah, my LCS is actually a bullion dealer, so they get a lot of stuff in.
Well, that's what I was going to for a while. Was it's one of those we buy gold places,
Yeah,
and I was just buying what people were bringing in to melt, and I found this other place, and it's way better, way better. Called Provincial Coin and Stamp.
nice.
So, Redneck, did you get your graphite mold yet?
I got a graphite mold from Corn Dog, actually.
Well, that one I found yet.
No, actually, I ordered it, and then eBay they lost it in the mail, and they refunded my money.
Oh, no.
Yeah, yeah. And then I contacted the place again, and they're all sold out now.
Well, if you,
Good.
I don't know who it was, but maybe you can contact them and they'll cut you another one.
Well, I did, but they told them they were all sold out. So yeah, I told them when they come back in stock, let me know.
Oh, that's too bad, bud.
Yeah.
Yarr.
But I mean, I do have.
Perfect mold for you.
I do have another graphite mold that I'm picking up tomorrow. It's a round, so I'll have that one too.
Okay.
And yesterday,
Don't get any specialized graphites because they don't pay for themselves at all.
yeah,
Supplement, how you doing, buddy?
and yesterday I ordered some petrol bond and a flask too. So
Yeah, you can, like Seduce said, you can just make one.
yeah.
Beach.
Hey, what's happening, fellas?
Hey, there you go, Beach.
Beach.
My
Funny.
son made this one with a block of graphite and a router,
Oh wow,
the Manitoba one.
that looks pretty cool.
Yep, he made that. He made it himself.
I got a CNC router.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
all you need is a block
Ooh.
of graphite and a design.
Oh yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
The only ones I tried were the hearts that I made.
How's it going, Dean?
How you doing?
I'm all right. You?
Oh, pretty good. I'm actually in the pack. I'm in the middle of packing right now. I'm going to be on the road Friday, moving. So
Oh
yeah.
Are those the two you're gonna mail to me, Beach Bum?
Going to be on the beach. Huh?
I say you're gonna mail those two to me so you don't lose them.
You want to take care of them for a while?
Oh, I'll take care of them for a while.
Mike's
Sorry,
the caregiver for all silver.
Sorry, Dean, I haven't sent that hot sauce up to Canada yet. It's been, man, the past month it's been insanely cold here. This is crazy. Check this out. So all last week it was about 10 degrees during the day and below zero at night, which is insane for us. And then today and yesterday it was 60. It's going to be 65 and 70 in the next 3 or 4 days here. So
What's the temperature where you're at, Dean?
it's crazy, man.
Right now it's minus 32.
Minus 32. Right?
So I don't know.
Well, Beach Bum would just quit moving if
Or something.
Right now here it's +8.
Wow,
it's minus 26 here with the wind chill.
man.
You can keep it. I just got rid of that.
You just have to wrap yourself around a muffler somewhere, Beach Bum.
So don't worry, Dean. When I get down there, when I get set up and all, I'm going to still send that hot sauce to you. It's right now. Everything's packed up. So
Oh, any old time you like, bud?
yeah,
I'm really looking forward to it because
It's as cold
there's
as
a lot of people out there that like your sauce.
don't worry, it'll get to you.
We used that red raspberry sauce, and we basted chicken legs and wings with it while I was
All right.
barbecuing on the barbecue.
Yeah.
I cannot even state how amazing that flavor is on chicken.
I bet it is good stuff, isn't it?
Oh my God, that is awesome. I eat it on everything. I was even eating it with potato chips last night or corn chip.
I got a question. What's your hottest hot sauce?
Well, I make an extra hot sauce, and I make it basically because the extra hot sauce I make primarily for Silver Wolverine and Silverback Stacker and the Bear and Laura Blade, and they like it hot. And I'm talking like, I mean, the stuff I give them has about 10 or 12 extra habaneros in it. So
I think
Holy
be careful what you ask for, hot sauce.
but the stuff I make is it's got some pretty good heat to it, and it's good and everything, and but they like it really hot, so I make extra stuff for them. So,
I like mine really hot too. I mean,
well, I'll try and get some to you. Just send me a PM and we'll talk and stuff when I get down next week and that sort of thing. So I'll be out of commission for next week and a half, so I probably won't even be on here next week. So, but
that raspberry has absolutely amazing flavor. I mean,
yeah, it's great.
crazy.
Yeah.
A sweet
Sounds
hot. Oh, it's you know what? If it wasn't hot, it would be great on pancakes.
It's got good flavor.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
what's your email there, dude?
It's 3 words put together. It's just Beach Bum Artist at Gmail. Yep. Beach and then BUM and artist ARTIST at Gmail.
I actually got a new mold, and when I found it and bought it, I bought it because of you, Beach. It made me think of you instantly. So on our next trade, you'll be getting that. I'm
Yeah.
actually going to save that piece specifically for you.
Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, I didn't know if you already sent that piece. That's what I sent. When I get down there, I'll send you an address for what you're getting ready to send. So, yeah.
Yeah, I bumped up what I was sending as a thank you because you've been awesome with me, man. And I can't even tell you enough how much I like that hot sauce. I literally eat it on everything.
I'm glad you like it. As a matter of fact, I mailed off 9 bottles today. I sent a package of 3 to Laura Blade, a package of 3 to Hustling 13, and a bottle of 3 to the Bear. So,
Oh, yeah, Bear, I like it.
yeah.
Is it all the raspberry you're sending out right now?
Sure excited.
Oh yeah. No, the Bear got a bottle, 2 bottles of the habanero extra hot taco and a bottle of the pineapple peach. And Laura Blade, all she likes is straight habanero. So you got the extra hot habanero, and then Silver Hustling 13 got a bottle of the raspberry blackberry and a bottle of the pineapple peach and a bottle of the chipotle habanero. So,
Now, see, that's a good variety.
yeah.
I like the taco too. The taco is what I generally eat on like burritos and tacos and stuff like that. It's really good.
You know, they all go on different stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Some great pieces of silver you got sitting there.
Yes.
I think he's
Very
talking
nice.
to you,
Oh,
The Star Wars ships.
Kelly.
yeah. This is the newest one. This is the TIE Fighter Interceptor.
You said it was at gmail.com?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
They're not Star Wars
Little piece.
fun. They're just starships.
Yeah, they're Sci Fighters.
Yeah.
I
This
believe
one's going to be the
Yes, I think
2.0.
so.
This one's the 3.0, and then the new one I'm going to be making is going to be the 1.0. I'm just going to call it 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. I can't use the real names, or else Disney will get upset.
Mhm.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, I got that hit.
Yeah, you're taking so much money out of their pocket. It's not even funny.
They get more pissy because he's using actual names. They don't want people using the names. They're not as near worried about the fact that he's casting them. They're more worried the fact that he used names.
Maybe people should just stop going to the movie.
That's what they said to me. Yeah, that's what they said to me. Don't call him Ewoks.
You can't blame them. I mean, it's their art.
Just call them something else. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I believe I just sent you an email. I believe.
All right.
As long as I got it right, anyways.
Yeah, good, man. Yeah. It popped up on my phone.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Cool. We'll get together. Have you thought about doing any of the spaceship from Battlestar Galactica?
Oh.
I've done the Cylon Raider, which the only one that I've done so far is in possession of Slacker Stacker.
I was going to say.
I do have the Colonial Viper, but I haven't quite figured out how to cast it yet. It's got a few undercuts on it that I'm gonna have to work around.
Oh, okay.
There's so much out there to do.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can cast a new item every day and spend the next 10 years, and the amount of stuff that could be made doesn't even touch it.
Wow.
And then, of course, you got your own creation. I've got a lot of original stuff going to be coming out in the next couple months, too. We got stuff that we're actually making out of clay, so hopefully those pieces turn out okay. We're going to do a couple runoffs of the guitar we did for Louis. We've got 3 other versions we're doing. Shanny's already got 2 of them pretty much done. I just got to cast them.
That'd be cool.
And then I got a couple other ideas of some things I want to do, but I'm going to wait until I get them done before I mention them.
Seduced,
wonderful to see, my friend.
Yep. Seduced wants to know if anybody's done Monopoly pieces yet.
I've seen them, and I could have swore that was I think that was either Rick's that did some.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I have seen Monopoly pieces, though.
I've
seen them on Instagram.
Chess set on YouTube the other day that was 53 something ounces.
Wow.
But it was a complete chess set.
Yeah, I've actually got a few ideas on chess sets I want to do. Mr. and Mrs. B have got enough soldiers that they could actually make chess sets.
Yeah.
You just have one side being polished and the other side being blackened. I think that would be epic.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
And I don't know how many, what is there? 8 checkers, 8 across on a checkers board, chessboard? Is it 8 across?
Yeah, there's 16 total pieces per side.
Yeah, 16%. Yeah. And an entire set, half of them are going to be pawns anyway. So you're going to have 16 the same.
Yeah.
And then the queens will be, they'll be the, you only have, 16, you only have 9 different molds.
Kind of like some of the stuff the Backyard is doing. He's doing some really neat stuff all the time.
Who is?
Backyard over in England.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're only going to have 6 molds for the chess set.
Yeah. He and his dad have done some wonderful, wonderful things.
One of the pours to be watching for is Bear. He's got some epic stuff coming out soon.
Oh, yeah. I watched a supplement video there.
Yes.
It'll be on the Mafia site.
He's got probably some of the coolest poured bars I've ever seen.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And they're done
Yeah,
so
for
good.
sure. Yeah, he's got some partial cones out right now. I just saw on somebody's post.
Supplement.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sup's got a nice collection of bear stuff. So does Silverback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Supplement to send it to
Corn
me.
Dog says soon it's already out.
I think I got 4 pieces from the bear so far.
Free stuff, yes. Rolos. There you go. Supplement said Rolos. They're called Rolos.
Supplements videos are so awesome because he's got such good taste in silver, man. He's always showing such cool pieces.
He finds cool stuff.
How you doing, young fella? How's them cows doing? Yeah, supplement. Saying I had a couple from the bears, like a drop of water in an ocean.
Yeah,
He has got a phenomenal bear collection.
he's probably got one of the biggest, him or Vessel. Yeah,
I think supplement
Vessel, man.
we got more than probably. I don't know, but I would guess. I would venture a guess is yes.
I tell you, man, one of
and it was good silver, that's for sure.
the coolest pieces I've seen was about a year ago where the bear did he did a helmet from one of the Star Wars guys. It was just a helmet,
Yeah,
and he pieced it up. But to me it looked great because it looked like it had been in battle and all shot up and stuff. And I don't know if he melted or not, but I thought it was great.
oh, he probably melted it.
No, but it
Well,
looks
he's
like-
got the stormtrooper head that has, when you look at it, it actually looks like it's got pore lines all through it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm still trying to talk him out of that piece. I want that.
his supplements bar collection is crazy. He's got an awesome collection.
Yeah, he does.
He's got a good eye for silver. That guy. He's got a
Yeah, he does.
like the 1 ounce bars. He's got like
It's
all
amazing. He just finds such cool pieces.
vintage bars.
And
Yeah.
he'll show up with 10 Libertads all of a sudden on a deal from some guy. You know, it's awesome.
Yeah, I bet it's crazy, but he's got to show it off if he wants people to see it.
Yeah.
It's
Not even going to show.
You got it on it.
Clement says, "Aw, shucks, guys."
Huh.
Well, Mike, it is time for me to wander. It's med time and Sophie time.
Hey, Dean.
Good to see you, Dean.
Take care, Pete.
Oh, you take the best care, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Take care, Dean. We'll be talking to you soon.
Man,
Yeah, thanks for coming, buddy.
a hot sauce will be coming.
You-
Man, don't worry.
You betcha.
Yep.
Everybody.
See you later, Dean.
Good night now.
Give me a call one day.
You betcha.
He has left the building.
Good man.
He did now.
Yeah, I like Dean. That's cool guy.
We talk on whatever it's called, Hangouts.
Oh yeah. I tell you what, man, I really love that logo bar that he has, that Tomoko Enterprise, that 4-ounce bar.
Oh yeah.
I really like that. Yeah, it's got a great look. It's got kind of a classic look. I've always liked it since I've been on here.
Mhm. No, he's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Is he way out in the woods out there in British Columbia?
Yeah, he's out in the boonies. Well, he's not all by his lonesome. He's in a little kind of a village, I think.
Oh, that's good.
If I lived in the woods, I would never pour. I would never do anything. I'd be in the woods 24/7. I'd be mistaken as Bigfoot. I'd be elusive.
You shot.
I wonder where Dean's at. If he'd be able to do a bunch of panning and find some gold in some creeks where he's at.
Is that Tomoko?
Yeah.
I doubt if he does any panning. He's not the bend over, sit on your knees all day kind of guy.
I've always
Actually, Actually, no, Dean is a prospector. He's been doing it for years. The man knows how to do it. I've had conversations with him. He is a prospector.
I think it's pretty good gold here. Where he's at?
Might have used to do it, but I don't think he does it anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he does it like now, but yeah, he's done it quite a bit. And from what he's told me is, yeah, they've got areas up there that they can go pan.
It's in the mountains. It's where the gold comes from.
Yeah.
Doesn't he live kind of on the west coast of Canada?
He's probably I would say more than a few hundred miles inland.
Yeah.
Well, right, but still on that side of Canada, though, right?
In that province, yes.
Yeah.
British Columbia.
From all the way up from Alaska, all the way down Canada into Washington, Oregon, California. That's a giant gold belt all through that section.
I would like to try panning once or twice.
It is north of the 49th, though.
Mine are 49er.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and the first time you find gold in your pan, man, it's massively addicting.
How you doing, Taz?
Hey, Taz.
Touching up
Man.
some love.
I'll tell you something.
Taz makes some beautiful knives. Anybody interested in some custom handmade knives? Talk to that man right there. I missed an opportunity with Taz, but I hope eventually soon I can get a second opportunity on that.
Tell you, man, the first time when I was living in Florida, the very first day I got me a metal detector, and I went out on the beach and I found a little gold wedding band about 4 inches under the sand. I sold it for about $50. Once you find gold, man, that's it.
You got the bug.
Yes.
There's something about it, you know. So
yeah, and it doesn't matter if it's in a jewelry form or in rough form. Just finding gold with like a metal detector or a pan or a sluice, yeah, it gets you hooked.
If you have an addictive personality,
it's just fun to go occasionally and do stuff, and yeah, some people have good luck with it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't have an addictive personality at all, but I'm addicted to prospecting. It's the only thing I'm probably addicted to. Well, that and my wife.
Me and bourbon's pretty good. So
yeah, bourbon is a good thing.
Oh yeah.
No, don't drink.
Corn found gold in a parking lot. Corn dog. I found gold in the parking. Do you find a filling?
Yeah.
Or a ring or a chain? Bracelets, I imagine, are the most popular thing to find by metal detecting.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I was up at one of the club sites that we do prospecting at, and I was all proud, and I was showing off my vial of gold. I had about a little over a half ounce of placer gold in it, and I was all jazzed. I was showing it off, being cocky about it, because I found a spot that was producing some good stuff, and I went to go hand it to a guy. My hand was wet, and the little vial slipped out of my hand, dropped, and hit a rock and exploded.
Oh man!
I ended up only getting like an eighth of it back.
It
was in the river, so yeah. If you ever have your gold in a vial, put it in a plastic vial. Don't put it in glass.
Yeah.
Alpha Metal says the OCD in me wouldn't cope with it just one off. Nope.
There's some guys out there doing videos of some of these places where like streams will, these counties and whatnot will have big culverts and big round, what do you call it, for the road to go over, and it's got the ripples in it.
Yeah.
They'll do that stuff, man, and find gold.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah, well, it's a natural sluice box because gold's so heavy, it's going to get caught behind each one of those little riffles in the corrugated tubes.
'Cause some of those are like 4 or 5 feet tall. You can walk right through them. You know?
Yeah, I've done that quite a bit actually. In gold country, we do that all the time. We'll find those coverts and
Yeah,
we'll
cool.
Some of those
pan 'em out.
culverts are actually like 8 or 9 feet tall too, Beach Bum.
Yeah, some pretty tall.
Make them huge.
It'd be pretty cool to find
Big.
some nuggets, wouldn't it?
Yeah, nuggets are far and few between, but
Yeah. Like Mike out there hunting the culverts now.
Oh,
Falls out.
back in the 1840s here in California, you would just walk down the riverbanks and you would pick up gold nuggets the size of potatoes. It was so common.
That's insane, man.
Yeah, there's a place called Italian Bar here in California. It's part of one of the gold claims that we go to a lot. And the history back there in that place, it was famous for potato-sized gold nuggets.
Wow.
It was crazy. They had one of the guys that runs the GPAA. He does videos. His name's Tom, and he does gold rush videos. And he has a claim just down the river from there. And they found a crevasse in the river, and they started dredging out that crevasse. They ended up getting over 880 ounces of gold out of it.
Wow. Where was this at?
California, right above Merced, right below Italian Bar.
That's great.
there you
Yeah,
go. Russell says, when my grandfather was alive, he had a cabin in the Sierra Mountains, and when it rained, you'd find gold in the front yard. Just pick it up off the ground.
yeah, I get exposed by the rain.
Yeah, I know a guy in North Carolina that lives on the top of a sand hill that used to be an Indian village way back in the day.
Yeah.
And when it rains at his place, he goes around the next day picking up arrowheads and all kinds of stuff.
That'd be
Oh,
cool.
that would be awesome.
Oh yeah, cool. I picked up probably 7 or 8 like complete arrowheads.
Wow, that's neat, man.
That's unreal. He had almost a bread basket full of the damn things,
Wow.
including axes, and all kinds of stuff.
That's great finding that sort of thing. There's a place in I don't know, Skully might know this, but there's a place that a lot of people know about, but it's right around Asheville, North Carolina. There's a gold mine there called the Lucky Strike.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's actually the very first gold mine that was ever found in America.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever the United States was started, it's where they got all their gold from. So a family still owns it that owned it from a long, long time ago. And they finally had to quit. They were actually, the government basically made them find so much gold in there, and they wanted so much gold from it, they almost had to quit. So now it's a public place. You go pay so much money, $25 for a bucket full, and you high bank it yourself and stuff. But that's the original gold mine that the United States got their gold from in America, was that place right there.
Yep, Lucky Strike.
Cool.
Yeah, it's right down from me.
Yeah, the same people that originally owned Lucky Strike, or the company. Well, it's not the original, but one of the companies that ran Lucky Strike for a couple decades has a couple major gold mines here in California. The last of the gold mines in California.
Oh, really? That's cool. A buddy of mine's been there. He spent about a couple of weeks and he found almost an ounce. But he said, you don't realize how much high banking and how much work it takes to find that stuff. I mean, he said it's luck too. A lot of it's luck.
Well, no, I don't believe in luck in gold mining, because if you know what you're looking for, and you are well enough educated on different rocks and different soils and stuff, you could almost locate it.
I think he was talking about the luck of what's in the river there that they're dredging out for you.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, you also got to have the luck to be able to get onto the land where the gold is.
Yeah.
Because most of that is all locked up now. Like people have claims on it, or They have mining rights on it, so no one's allowed to go on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and if anybody, and I don't know if there's anybody here that ever would, but that wants to go out and buy claims, man, research carefully. I got a buddy that he does a lot of mining on my claim. Well, he found a claim close that he wanted to buy. Well, he did buy it, but it turns out it's landlocked. It's got private property all the way around it, so he has no way to access it.
Wow.
So you've got to make sure that you have access if you're going to purchase a claim. You got to do a lot of research to make sure.
You can always
Because
fly.
those landowners, absolutely not one of them wanted to give him permission to cross their land. So he bought a claim that he can't touch.
That sucks.
Yeah. They shouldn't be allowed to sell claims like that.
Yes, that's not right. There's something that's fraudulent about that. I mean,
No, they shouldn't be able to block them. They should have to give them access.
Yeah. Somebody should, yeah.
Well, I mean, in a way, if you think about it, I mean, if you own property in the mountains and somebody buys a claim above your property, and if they come in and said you had no choice, that these people can come across your property whenever they want to go to their claim, that would be kind of, you know.
Well, you're going across somebody's property to get to your claim.
Yeah.
Well, no, on mine, no.
No,
I'm
anybody going anywhere is going across property owned by multiple peoples or parties to get where you're going.
Well, most of the time it's either owned by federal land or
county or
something
private. There's an awful lot of privately owned land. And they have to grant people access to get to public places.
To public places, yes, probably. But I know that when it comes to gold claims and stuff like that, no, they don't have to grant anything.
Dicks.
Yeah, they are. Well, the guy who sold it to him was friends with a property owner.
Yeah, he's probably one of the guys that's not letting the guy have access to it.
He's probably still working it.
You would think that the county or the government wouldn't let him sell that like that, being landlocked. You think
they don't like doing that? They try to intervene, but when you got tens of thousands of claims being sold,
yeah.
It's kind of hard to go through them all.
I'd just go there and tell call the cops if you want to.
And actually, what the government will say is just talk to the property owners and work out a deal with them. See, he even told them he'd give them like, I think he said like 10 or 15% of all of his fines each time he goes out, and they didn't want nothing to do with it. I truthfully think that the guy who sold them it is working the claim still.
No,
I think he did it on purpose.
Working it. If they're not letting them in there, somebody's working it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if they get caught working somebody else's claim, that's a federal offense. And they can spend.
It's illegal to sell property like that.
Right.
Well, they're not the properties. It's not their property. It's just the claim, the rights to take minerals. Like my claim, I own that claim, but anybody can go up there. But if you put a shovel in the ground and start digging, then you've committed a federal offense. But if you're going up there to fish, to hunt, to camp, there's nothing I can do to stop anybody.
But
so
when
you buy a mining claim, are you actually buying the property or just the mining rights?
You're buying the rights to the minerals in the ground. That's it. You don't get the property. The property is not yours. No, you're only getting mineral rights.
I thought you owned that little part of land as well.
No. You could buy claims for $250 on big property land. The land's worth, tens of thousands.
Yeah.
But you're only buying the right to mine it.
Yeah. Are there signs to advise people that someone has a claim?
Yes. You can buy all kinds of different signs for it.
Yeah, and you'd have to
put all federal signs. And if you have a sign posted and somebody mines on it and you catch them, yeah, you can call the sheriff and they will get arrested.
Yeah, but you got to catch them.
Yeah.
That's why I have game cams all over my claim. Well, I've not all over anymore. I'm down to 2 cameras. We're going to lose our claim in June. So
there you go. I want someone to buy the rights to mow my grass. Supplement.
Well,
Yep.
you should put big signs up, Skully, that said, "Don't pan my roots on the trees."
Yeah. All rights reserved.
Actually, if you walk through my claim, you would never even tell that there's a claim there.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that's showing. I do have a sign posted at each end of the river, so other miners know.
When you're done,
What?
you have to restore the land when you're done, reinstate, restore, or return to normal.
You're not supposed to destroy the land. You're supposed to do your, especially where my claim's at. You can't undercut trees. You can't cut into the banks. There's a lot of rules. You can't do any digging within 250 feet of any bridges. You can't metal detect it within 250 feet of any bridges.
Corn dog, it's CLAIM.
Yes.
What you want is a clame, not a claim. Tell Bing to get it right.
Yeah. Why won't they let you metal detect around bridges?
They don't want you digging around bridges at all. Because if people go around and they dig, just digging a bunch of holes can actually alter the flow of the river.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
It alters the flow and it causes the flow to change around a bridge and wash out a bridge. They got problems.
Yeah.
He says, I went to public school. Give me a break.
Sure.
I thought you spell check. You spell check.
Yeah, if I didn't have spell check, everybody would think I'm like 12 years old.
You and me both. Spell check is your friend.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go for another 5 minutes.
All right.
And then we're going to say goodnight. Because I'm getting computerized.
Yeah.
I should learn on Mondays to stay off the computer.
Are you even able to go outside much, Mike, with that 29 below zero kind of
I
stuff?
can go out whenever I want. Beach Mom, I'm not made out of sugar. You just when it's cold out, you just got to dress in layers. You can go out.
Yeah.
Just don't go out and stand there like a statue. And, Dean, you can keep that minus 45-degree crap. It comes from up there, not here. We did get quite a bit of snow last night, though the wind was blowing. For the first time since I lived in this building, the snow was up to my window.
You're 18 floors up.
I know.
Wow.
I had snow on the windowsills. First time I've seen it since I moved in here.
Wow.
So we had quite a bit of wind last night. It was blowing the snow. The wind was out of the south, so it hit the building and just went straight up. A lot of times I'll look out the window when it's snowing and the snow is going up, not down.
Huh.
See you later, Fossil Metals. Thanks for coming, buddy.
See you later.
Yeah, it's 4:00 in the morning where he is.
Wow.
In the UK. Yeah, it's awesome, Beach Mom. Even in the summertime, sometimes the rain will go sideways or up. Fall down.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing what the wind does.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I guess where you're at, you guys got all the good clothing for the wintertime kind of stuff. Probably stay a lot warmer than I think,
Oh, yeah.
Good coats and gloves and stuff.
Yeah, even the mice up here have outdoor boots. They have to.
Yeah.
But no, if you dress for it, it's not that bad.
Yeah. You get acclimated to it too.
Yeah, so you just get used to it.
Yeah.
That's why when it drops like 28 degrees Fahrenheit here, that's like Arctic winter for us.
Yeah, everybody whines.
Yeah, well, when you're not used to it, when you're used to, your winters being losing 45 degrees.
Yeah.
And when you're not used to it, it hurts.
That's the same here. We got to have a couple of good hot sunny days before everybody gets used to the heat.
Yeah. How would you do with 110 degrees?
I can handle 110 degrees all day long, as I've done many, many, many times. It gets that hot here, believe me.
It's pretty warm out that way.
We can have like 150-degree temperature swings. See you later, Russell. Thanks for coming.
See you, Russell.
Yeah.
Bye, Russell.
Take you out. Take her out to dinner then. Get going. We're getting out of here pretty quick anyway. So
It's almost Valentine's Day anyhow. So
it is, yeah. Golly, yeah, another another 10 days, I guess, give or take a day.
yeah.
But no, we can go from like 100, like I said, Skully, 110 above to like 50 below.
Wow.
The only thing it's bad for is the road. We got absolutely freaking terrible roads.
I can imagine.
There is not a smooth, like you couldn't own a Ferrari or one of them fancy sports cars here, one of them real low ones.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't work. You'd tear the ass off that thing in about an hour.
We only have 2 seasons in the year, and that's winter and construction.
Yeah, winter and construction, yeah. Winter season and construction season. That's terrible.
Sometimes the construction season falls right into the winter too. So
yes, it does. Yeah. But anyway, YouTube, I want to thank all 13 of you that are still here for coming, and everybody that was here for coming, and Redneck and Skully and Moco's Enterprise, Dean Lorman. And thanks for coming, Seduced. Everybody have a good night, and we're going to say good night here.
have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for coming.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.
See you guys later.